the organization within the progressive movement, there is a lot of talk that you, Allison, Pat, really don't have a strong chance of winning. And that's coming from a lot of progressives who say that. Are you eyeballing another seat down the road? If things don't come back the way you hope for on June 5th, is there something down the road? Because people say that you're just building your name up for a future run. Is there a little sneak preview of seat you might be thinking about down the road if things don't work out the way you want?
I will not let you know any specific targets, but I will say there are future plans. But I'll need to see some actual backing, and there's a lot of different things in play when it comes to if and when I will run next. So yes, there are plans there. Yes, there are multiple targeted seats, but when it comes down to it, I don't want to have, I don't want to be a vote splitter. I don't want anyone else to be a vote splitter. At the end of the day, we need to run good people for all the offices. If it's not me, that's fine, but we need to run good people for all offices. So my district, what I'll be focusing on is problem seats that we tried to replace this year, and we couldn't do it. So there's Ami Berra, which is not my district. He's next door. Technically, I could run for his seat, but people would call me a carpetbagger and whatnot because I'm a block and a half out of his district. So I'm not.
People
you
say
don't
that
have
too.
to be in the district, but
no, Adam Schiff is like 2 blocks over. And I was talking about running against him in 2020 because Putin can switch his money over to me instead of Adam, so I would have a good chance. But he's a block away. But I don't care.
Yeah, so I could do that, but the thing is, when you run for office, you kind of want to run in areas that you actually can have an impact in the future. So if I ran in Ami Berra's district, I really couldn't run in anything for my districts because all my name recognition would be then built in that other district. So it would kind of cut me off at the legs or whatever. So I'm looking at a couple seats within state legislature, city council. We're looking at everything, and it's not just me. We need to form a cohesive group of people, which we kind of have already in Sacramento. We're kind of lucky here. We don't have a lot of drama. We have a lot of cohesion. So we get stuff done. So we have Wellstone progressive Democrats, and we plan stuff there. We have a lot of the progressive people who work at the Capitol or around politics already, or are members of different groups that are located in Sacramento. So we actually got a good thing going up here. We're running candidates right now for city council, all the way up to obviously my Senate position. But what we need to do for the future is just organize a lot better. People within the party that are taking over by the Dem Enter strategy, we need to learn the rules a lot better. We need to know to be on the lookout for certain things as they happen and be able to stop those things from happening. I think we were kind of taken off guard during the pre-endorsement rounds by them moving delegates around for the corporate candidates. And at the end of the day, there's not really enough delegates among progressives to play those games. So at the end of the day, we really need to win seats because those seats give us those delegates. And that's what we need to actually win over the party. We were 60 delegates away or so in the chair race in 2017. So that shows us how important those delegates are. If we had just two or three assembly or Senate seats, we could have probably taken that election because of the appointed delegates. And then we could vote away appointed delegates, and then we could actually have a representative party. But until we actually win those seats and have those delegates at our disposal, we can't do that. So that's what we're really working on inside the party. So there's two strategies going on, but they kind of go together. We need to win the seats, and then we need to use those delegates to take over the party from within.